that's the problem. It's your understanding of this universe that is the problem. Once that gets healed, then you will find joy in everything, like God does. Okay? That's why when the Israelites complained, God was like, you know, it was just like that wordless sigh that parents can't even find words. They're just like, how many times? So, I encourage you to have some chuggable popcorn. Okay, chuggable equals 6. Okay, that was definitely worth the detour. So let's find love in white cheddar. White cheddar. I mean, just look at that stuff. Like they took a beautiful photo of this. They took a beautiful. Oh, I gotta plug in a video camera. Don't go away, folks. It might stop. The video might cut short, but don't go away. We're solving the universe to the glory of the Trinity. Don't go away. We'll be right back. In fact, if I get this in cleanly enough, it won't turn off. There, now we can go forever. Didn't you just love to hear those words on the lips of a teacher? There, now we can go forever. Class never ends. Okay. There, now we can go forever. Is that a good thing? Yes, it is. Okay. God's children have lots of time. So, white cheddar. I mean, if you just say this to a classic food lover, which we all should be, they should get happy. White cheddar. White cheddar kettle corn. And you present this bag to them. They'll be like, you understand my soul. Thank you. Okay. So now, white cheddar. Let's get white cheddar on the bowl. While leaving kettle corn up there. I'm in so love with these words, highly and consumable and chuggable. I'm in love with this whole sequence. Where are we going to find real estate? Well, let's put white cheddar right up there. So white cheddar kettle corn. This is the first time in world history that I've solved white cheddar in the name of love. So let's do diligence here. So white cheddar. White cheddar kettle corn is a favorite of millions of people in world history. So let's find love. Let's shoot for 9s. Wow, 999, 9. So we've already found 999 in the back of cheddar. I'm already happy. Aha, I equals 9. Now comes the interesting part. We got a lot of letters that divide by 2. We got 4 letters. 4 letters that are, 6 letters that are plus 2. So of course we could combine them in 3s. Okay. Now I'm already thinking these plus 1s would probably do well to hop over and help out with some of these guys, because like I'm tempted to do that. Put the W and the D together to get 27. Okay. But we'll see if we can do anything with these. I'm thinking I'm going to cross over. I'm going to bring these guys over. What is WHT? That is 31 plus 51. You know, I'm going to bring this over. Yeah, we can. Let's bring this over. Let's get these teams more balanced. So we'll put a D and a W to make 27. Okay. So get that on the board. And then let's put a T and a D and a C together to make another 27. T and a D and C to make another 27. And then, yeah, oh, beautiful. See, that was worth the patience. So now an H and an E and an E, it's falling apart. You know that moment where you just plug into one puzzle piece and all of a sudden the rest is just pluggable? You're just like, oh, there it is. It just fell into our hands. So HEE now makes 99 and HA makes another 9. Yes. White cheddar is screamingly loaded with 9s. Look at that. So now HEE equals 99, 18, just writing numbers, and then H and A equals 9. So, wow. Can you find love in white cheddar? Oh yeah, it's like glaring. Say it together with me. 9, 99, 999. 9, 99, 999. Oh my goodness. Like you talk about perfection. Well, this is perfection through the roof. One more time, just for our own perfectionist pleasure and joy. By the way, perfectionist divides by 3. God is perfectionist. Here we go. 9, double 9, triple 9. 9, double 9, triple 9. I need to say that one more time because it just makes me so happy. I'm so pleased with this. 9, double 9, triple 9. 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 9, double 9. You'll just get happy. You'll just be like singing a giant three-fest jig as you dance your way down the street with your white cheddar in your hand. Just be like, I've found the glory of God. Seriously, you'll just have your bag in your hand and your Irish fiddle in the left, and you'll just be like, okay. So, 9, double 9, triple 9. Of course, that's love perfectly. 9 plus 18 plus 27 is love, 54. So, white cheddar equals love plus love. You know, I need to frame this one because this is exceptional. And now this stuff tastes that much better. I'm telling you. Now that I've seen the glory, and I understand that white cheddar equals love plus love, and kettle corn equals 1, 2, 3 perfectly, I'm just going to inhale this stuff. Now I know why it's so chuckable. It was ordained for my taste buds. And now that I've seen the math and seen the glory, it tastes that much better. I can feel the numbers on my lips. I can feel the love. Tell your friends. Didn't you hate that when they told you to tell your friends and it was completely undesirable? Tell your friends. It's like, no, I don't want my friends to know about this. I don't even know what this is, you know. Tell all your friends. It's like, I'll tell them if it's actually good. Chuggable. Now, there's one thing you got to do, and that's a handful. Because handful is love plus 12, composed of 27 plus 27. Hand equals 27, FU equals 27. And then a big handful goes even larger. So, to the glory of God. Oh. Oh. So, hand is 27, FU is 27, L is 12. And it's actually quite divine that we did that, because handful is 9 plus 18 plus 27. I'm not joking. We were just solving 9, 18, 27, and look at the word handful. 9 and the first two letters, HA, composed of 8 plus 1, the most obvious way to make 9, 8 plus 1, 9. In fact, that is the very definition of the number 9. 1 more than 8. Well, there it is right at the beginning of handful. And then ND makes 18 double 9. And then FU makes 27 triple 9. And then the L equals 12 is bonus 3s on the end. We've just solved every single handful of white cheddar kettle corn in the history of the universe. One more time, divides by 3. So, handful, 9, 18, 27, and then 12. White cheddar, 9, 18, 27, 9, 18, 27. Love plus love, perfectly. I'm so in love with that white cheddar jam, I'm just like, incredible. And then once again, the more you look, the more you see. For example, how many letters? 12 letters divides by 3. 5 plus 7. And then you've got 3 letters that divide by 3. I, C, and R. Amazing. You've got 3 letters that are plus 1, and then you've got 6 letters that are plus 2. All of that is 3s. It's insane. But the best part of all is what we're staring at here. 9 plus 18 plus 27, 9 plus 18 plus 27 equals love plus love, perfectly in white cheddar. So all together now, the symphony. White cheddar kettle corn. 108, okay, plus 123. That's 4 loves plus 15 on top. Literally, that's triple love plus Jehovah. And we saw that recently in something else. But so 2 loves plus 2 loves plus 15. Love plus 15 equals Jehovah. Okay. So literally, white cheddar, kettle corn equals triple love plus Jehovah. There you go. There you go. I'm just thrilled. And you can just pop off the O from kettle corn, just like the O in Jehovah, and the rest equals love. Okay? So white cheddar, kettle corn, 4 loves, plus this O. Pop him off. He's the bonus 3 fest. There you go. So if you have not tasted white kettle corn in this life, you need to run down to the store and get some. And share the math with your missus and your children, or there you go. Oh yeah, this, and then down here it says old-fashioned kettle-cooked popcorn, and that all divides by 3. You can do that for homework. See, always, check the fine print. There's so much glory in the fine print. Oh, by the way, fine print divides by 3. The coolest gems are some of the smallest letters. Old-fashioned kettle-cooked popcorn divides by 3. Fine print. Can you find love in the fine print? Because fine print divides by 3, but the question everyone in the universe wants to know is, will I find love in the fine print? That is to say, will I find God? Will I see... Okay, so fine print. Well, 9 letters divides by 3. The whole thing divides by 3, but let's find love. Oh, it's screaming it out. It's embarrassing, in fact. Find 9s, okay? 9, double 9. We got a couple options here. I'm just going to put those together. 30 points, that's fine. And then TEN 39 plus 15 here makes love. That was cool that I saw that right away. And then so love plus half a love plus another 30 points is love plus 57, which equals 111 perfectly. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Look at that. Fine print equals 111 perfectly. And when you speak 111, this number has a name. Well, what is its name? 111. 3 words. The whole thing divides by 3. 111. So fine print equals 111, and then in 9 letters. And then add the word "the" in front, which is 33 in 3 letters, and that makes this the perfect 144. 12 times 12 exactly. So, can you find love in the fine print? Of course you can. And it's dramatic. There you go. So it's like an Easter egg hunt that father makes for the kids. The kids that do the most insane things will find the coolest eggs. If you're a good father, come on now, and good father divides by 3. Anyways, whereas a bad father does not. Okay. You will hide the best Easter eggs in unexpected and challenging places. So you'll find the least rewarding, the basic Easter eggs in easy spots and expected spots. But you'll hide the higher value prizes in difficult spots, or spots that simply require greater faith. So that God is always growing your faith in this whole story. Growing your faith divides by 3. Stretching your faith divides by 3. Okay? And increasing your faith divides by 3. Those are 3 big triples of words that all divide by 3. Growing your faith, and the first word divides by 3 all by itself. Growing your faith, and your faith equals 1, 2, 3 perfectly. And we got that gem, from Eric, the other day, and Derek plus Eric divides by 3. So, growing your faith in 3 words divides by 3. Increasing your faith in 3 words divides by 3. And what was the last one? Stretching your faith in 3 words divides by 3. That is what God is interested in doing. How did you become a Christian? By believing. Well, faith doesn't stop there. Okay? You don't believe once and all of a sudden become a doer for the rest of your life. No. By the way, doer does divide by 3, but God is interested in increasing your faith. Faith is what God desires. Okay? Too many Christians completely turn off, growing in faith. It's just no, you're supposed to grow in faith. You don't grow in, fleshly strength and what you can do in your own strength. It's God is interested in growing your faith, increasing your faith, stretching your faith. Your faith, your faith, your faith equals 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Your faith in what? Your faith that He is sovereign, okay? And He is love. He is 3 persons. Okay? So, back to my story with the Easter eggs. The kids that have the most faith will spend the most time looking in obscure places in the house to find treasure. Well, God is not a God of disappointment. So if I am an incredibly patient person, and I spend large amounts of time looking for gems in fine print and in detailed places, I'm going to find some very awesome gold. Okay? Okay? So a father with an Easter egg hunt, he would hide the best prizes in the most difficult places that require the most faith for the children to search there. Okay? For example, most children would probably not search under the fridge in order to find a gift card to a food store. That's an extreme example. I mean, that would take a lot of faith for a kid to look underneath the fridge with its low level clearance in order to find an Easter egg that was a gift card placed there by Dad. You know what I'm saying? That's just an extreme example. Most kids would not look, on the inside of a closed product box to find an Easter egg. Or on the bottom of the cereal box. That's not the first place they would look. That takes a higher level of faith. Okay? Faith in the generosity of Dad, the coolness of Dad, and you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, if you're a really cool dad, you'll hide the most expensive Easter eggs in locations that require the kids to have more faith. And you'll teach them an object lesson in the process of that. So, the simple chocolate egg, you'll place it right on top of their bed. While they're sleeping, you do the old toss. Toss an egg right onto their lap. So when they wake up in the morning, it's like, oh, there's one sitting on my lap. It's like, oh, here it is. Well, actually, no, they're super excited. But then you get the big mother egg, like they're getting silly inside. Get the giant Kinder Surprise, like foil package thing. Or the giant, the giant Easter egg with like the big prize on the inside. You got to put that in a difficult spot. A spot that requires the kids to have faith to look there. Like the bottom of the back of the fridge, hidden behind all of the health food stuff. Like all of the vegetables in the bottom. Like in one of those chill, cool drawer freezers. Like it's hidden there and the fridge is packed with vegetables all around. And then they have to go through like this clue where like behind the nutrients there is sugary gold. And that's the hint. And the kids will be like, they gotta like think about it. And then they dig into the fridge, maybe you'll hide it in the bottom of the freezer or something like that. Just like, or like in the trunk of the car or something, just like, or like in the back corner of like the, multi-acre lot. It's like actually hidden under the ground and they actually have to shovel it out. Like just do something extreme that makes it hilarious and unforgettable, that gives them the message, you gotta have the most faith to find the best gold. Okay? I'm a huge lover of planting things for people and just marveling at what their reaction is going to be when they stumble across that dumb thing. Like seriously, there's nothing that puts a grin on my face more quickly than the act of hiding some prize somewhere that is going to be searched for by some kid. And when he finds it, he's going to be like, this is ridiculous. Put like a prize Easter egg like in the dirty laundry bin, like under a bunch of dirty laundry, like, you know, put it like in the trash pile or something like that, or like whatever, just like, you know, under the sink. I mean, be careful with the whole like stove thing, or like, you know, the wife, you know, someone might try and turn on the stove. It's like, oh, there goes the chocolate. Seriously, I mean, if that's how much joy people take in hiding things for other people, like kids, then that's the nature of God. It's like, okay, I'm just going to fill this universe with a bunch of surprises and people got to go find them all. Life is like, it's just giant treasure hunt, this search. Anyways, but yeah, so you should hide the most rewarding prizes in the places that require the most faith. So that the whole point is you're stretching your children's faith. It's all about increasing faith. Stretching people's faith. Okay? Do you think we'll find gold here? Oh yeah, I really do think we will. You know, are we gonna, you know, keep searching? Oh yeah, I can feel it coming. And then if you're a real generous dad, you'll hide like a super toy, like some, like not just a consumable food item, like some like super toy that they really, really want, like, you know, a fancy RC car or something like that. You'll hide that and like surrounded by a big pile of Easter eggs. Like, where would you hide it? In the garage somewhere. I mean, the garage was kind of like the classic, like, you know, no kid starts in the garage, but you know, if they find a clue that points them to the garage, they'll go to the garage and like, it's somewhere in here. And so you hide like the RC car, like buried in eggs. I mean, eggs are not expensive. Just bury the thing in like foil eggs, just like this big mound. But it's all got to be hidden. You know, hide it in a pile of leaves or something. Like, you know, just hide it in some ridiculous place. You know, that's like the most impossible thing to find. And then when they find it, they'll just be like, I cannot believe this. One of the best that we ever did as a family was playing the white elephant game. And literally, we had a coffee table that went down all the way down to the floor. Like, there was no room underneath that thing. Like, you're like, there's nothing underneath the coffee table. It's sitting on the floor. It's a piece of furniture that's, for all intents and purposes, stapled to the floor. And all the presents are on top of this coffee table. Well, little did everyone know that my two younger brothers had hidden a poster-like present under the coffee table. Like, they had physically lifted up the heavy coffee table, planted the poster under the coffee table, and put it on top. And so there's this treasure hidden underneath the coffee table, and all the other regular presents are sitting on top of the coffee table. Well, what happens when they reveal the fact that there's a secret present under the coffee table? Of course, you know, the first person that hears that is going to choose the secret present. Because we just love secrets and unexpected presents that much. Okay, so after that diversion on white cheddar and handful and, okay. Oh yeah, and the whole like stretching your faith thing, that's what God is after, increasing your faith. Okay, so, and yeah, solving the fine print. The fine print. So you start off with like the obvious gems. Kettle corn, the biggest text on this box. Okay, yeah, we were comfortable solving kettle corn. But now, solve the ingredients of this kettle corn creation, down to the scientific terminology. Now that will stretch your faith. You know, but it's really not that challenging once you get the sovereignty of God concept. Okay, so there, we really hit that one quite hard. So who's next? So that was like my silver medal, to be honest. And this flavor I liked even more, which is jalapeno cheddar. Folks, everyone's going jalapeno cheddar. It seems like everyone's loving jalapenos now. I am seeing that the new gold in flavorings is spices. That's the way it is with me. I just see that's the way it's going everywhere. People have been on plain sugar and plain salt overload in Western North America, and now people are getting into spices and jalapenos. Like, you just see the word jalapeno cropping up everywhere on products. Everyone's in love with jalapeno now. And of course everyone always did love cheddar, but now everyone's loving jalapeno cheddar. That's like the new gold. It's like Doritos are all over it, the popcorn companies are all over it, chip brands are all over it. Everyone wants a piece of the word jalapeno and cheddar together. So jalapeno cheddar in nice, bright, bold red letters divides by 3, Jalapeno plus cheddar. Because you got that spicy jalapeno plus the comforting, fat, how do you describe cheddar? Staple cheddar. Comforting, delicious, fat, gooey, tasty. I mean, just like it's cheddar. It's just cheddar, man. Like that's the flavor. Cheese. Don't think too much. Okay. So, but jalapeno cheddar. Jalapeno cheddar. I like these ones even more than the first two we've just shown. I told you we were saving best for last. Stay tuned, we got mind-blowing gems coming up. But this is awesome. I take one bite of this stuff. Remember, bite divides by 3, composed of like pure 9s. Bite is the word bet, which is 999, plus I is 9. So every single bite glorifies the Trinity. And then the word single is love plus 12. You get the idea. So every single bite. Okay. But I take a single bite of this stuff, and I'm just like, this is a pure win. Like, it's perfect. I'm getting my cheddar cheese satisfaction, but I have jalapeno kick added. And so I'm telling you folks, as it is pictured on this bag, jalapenos and cheddar were meant to get married before the foundation of the universe. Did you know that flavors have marriages? Just like people were ordained by God to get married before the foundation of the universe and be satisfied and happy with their combination, food items were meant to get married before the foundation of the universe. And when we discover the marriage, our taste buds rejoice. And we sing our heads off, and we propagate the recipe and propagate the product like crazy. That's all it is. Life is a discovery. It's a discovery. Rather, it's God revealing His glory. God invented all of these combinations. He dreamed them all up from the beginning to the end. He is literally just simply giving them to us and revealing them more and more and more. Okay? So, jalapeno plus cheddar is a divine marriage. It's a divine marriage. Like the cheese block pictured there was born to get married to the jalapeno. Right there. So, the cheese block is the man. The jalapeno is the woman. They get married and they're happy. And they bring to us pure happiness everywhere. Okay? And we're going to put it on the board and prove it mathematically right now. By the way, Adam plus Eve divides by 3. They needed each other. Okay? So, I'm guessing if it's God's will that I get married, my first name will probably knit together with my wife's first name to divide by 3. I'm guessing that would be the case, based on everything that I've experienced in my life and seen up until now. So, but we're solving this current marriage before our very eyes, which is jalapeno plus cheddar. And then you can even get cool with the fact that jalapeno is red and cheddar is orange. Well, those are the two colors at the top of the rainbow that both divide by 3 individually. Red is 27, orange is 60. Red plus orange equals truth perfectly. So, I'm saying this is a marriage couple made in heaven. Jalapeno plus cheddar. They were ordained to go together. When the first human being took a bite of cheddar and then followed it with a bite of jalapeno, they said, I found it. The divine combination we've been waiting for. And you notice how it's kind of like opposites attract? When people get married, I actually believe that opposites attract. Like, I'm like an incredible, like, truth, passion, knowledge person. You know? My wife would probably be exceptionally loving and gracious and, you know, forbearing and very compassionate and like very, you know, patient with all sorts of people and stuff like that. I got those gifts too, of course. But, you know, I'm convinced there's incredible. Anyways, I don't want to start going there right now. But, yeah, I'm like, when you taste a good meal, you want the hot and the cold present at the same time. You want to be able to switch bites between the hot and the cold. That's why we have an ice cold drink together with a nice hot meal. That's why I've always said dessert should be on the table while we're eating the other stuff, because then we can mix up our palate more. You don't eat all the dessert at once. That's slavery. You know, you don't eat all the meal at once. That's slavery. What you do is you take some bites of the hot, spicy chicken that you got, and then take a bite of the sugary, cold, delicious ice cream. Woo! Just like marriage in your mouth. Okay, you got the extremes, hot and cold. Okay, sweet and salty. You know, spicy this. Okay, bitter. You know, that's why people love like a bitter coffee in the morning, plus something sugary to go with it. So they get a sugary donut, plus the bitter coffee taste. It's that balance. And so this is an obvious combination. Cheese is mellow, it's cool, it's even cold typically. Cheddar is like, or jalapeno is hot, spicy, it's really like zip and, you know, exciting, if you will. The cheddar is, cheese mellows you out. Cheese is a very mellowing food. Jalapeno is very hot and spicy, you know, and then of course God ordains wedding couples, like maybe the woman is like a total social butterfly, super outgoing, completely like bubbly. And the man is very mellow, very stable, very grounded. But they like each other because they complement each other. So let's get, I just love preaching on things coming together that are supposed to be together. We all love that. That's why we all love weddings, and girls dream of their wedding, and you know, everyone marvels at when they do fall in love, and this is the one. You just marvel that you do actually complement each other, and people are shocked at how it all happens, and you know, that it's the story of God, matchmaking, putting things together, combinations that work. So, jalapeno cheddar. So let's go to the board. Okay. But I'm telling you, you can get a raw jalapeno and a raw block of cheddar, put one bite in your right cheek, put the other bite in your left cheek, chew them simultaneously, mix them together, and you'll just feel the marriage couple made in heaven. So let's take it to the numbers right now. So we need some fresh real estate on the board. Let's just do away with this green fest, as cool and amazing as that was. It is recorded permanently on video. Okay, and so we're just going to make a little real estate up here. You know, I love truth so much because it's fast, it's simple, it lasts forever. It's the greatest glory of God, is all the words on our lips. And, you know, it took me a lot less time to just buy some truth real estate right here than tearing down, anyways. Okay, so, next stop is what? Jalapeno cheddar. The marriage couple of jalapeno cheddar. And everyone seems to be cashing in on this one. Jalapeno cheddar. So let's find love. Find nines. There's LO. We got lots of options here. Oh boy. And then, oh yeah, as I already said, in cheddar. And then we can go PPA there. I don't want to leave. I don't want to use up all my small letters right off the bat. Wow, I'm seeing lots of options here. Lots and lots and lots. In fact, it's glaring. This is getting disturbing. In fact, I'm very disturbed by how loaded this is, folks. Like, this is embarrassing. This is just crazy. Like, it's bordering on the exact glory of white cheddar. Unbelievable. So here, I'm just going to do this for now. So J plus N plus C is another 27. And then you've got another pair of 18s, AAP, which is 18 number 1, and then HEE, which is 18 number 2. Look at that, folks. Like, look at the divine parallelism between jalapeno cheddar and white cheddar. Like, it's pure nines. Look what we found. 9, double 9, double 9, double 9, triple 9, triple 9. And every letter is accounted for. There is no excess. There is no extra or diminishment. Pure 9s. So it's very easy to find love because you just combine 9s until you get 54. Okay? 27, 27 equals love. Triple 18 equals love. Okay? 27, 18, 9 equals love. 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 It's like, how much love can you possibly fit into the divine combination of jalapeno and cheddar? It's over. Good night. It's just, so what is the grand total? That's love plus 9. I mean, it does not get any better in the name of love. I'm telling you, this is a marriage couple made in heaven. Jalapeno cheddar equals love plus 9. You're going to want to rush out and just jalapeno cheddar everything in the universe. You're going to be like, okay, I need jalapenos and I need cheese. Done. And jalapenos divides by 3 and cheese divides by 3. Interestingly, the quantity, when we talk about cheese, you know, just cheese, like a big junk. Okay, you can have cheeses too, but... and so jalapenos divides by 3, and the S's are beautiful that just, you know, they kind of fit in all over the place. There you go. Jalapeno cheddar. Just shocking, like just glaring out 3s. And then, you know, it actually links together, jalapeno cheddar, because these two letters will divide by 3, and they're kings for number 3. I mean, the jalapeno cheddar. And on and on and on. Okay, I'm thrilled with what we solved there. And see, this is what we call intelligent graphic design. Put 3 of something whenever you put an icon. There's 3 chilies for the icon of hot. Okay, so, and now we're getting closer to the end. So, and then this was my, this was honestly one of my favorite, was the caramel popcorn and cheddar cheese flavor. Chicago mix is what this one is called. Chicago mix divides by 3. You can find love in that one for homework. It's like glaringly beautiful. And then chips. Everyone's going kettle cooked. Let's quickly get this one on the board because kettle cooked in 6 plus 6 letters divides by 3. But every flavor, and then salt and vinegar, you know, divides by 3. 3 plus 1s in the front, and potato chip divides by 3, of course. But everyone's going kettle cooked. Like there was an entire end cap display at Superstore with every single flavor of chips known to man, with kettle cooked in large letters on top. It's like everyone wants kettle cooked now. Everyone's in love with kettle cooked. Well, why is that? Because it's just 6 plus 6 letters that are screaming out, you know what, I'm just going to do it here. L-O-45-D, there's love. Love number 1 plus half a love plus another half a love. So we've got 2 loves plus COO on top, which are like the kings for number 3. So you got love plus 33. I'm like, how embarrassing do you want to get for the number 3 in kettle cooked whatever? And that makes them extra crunchy, kettle cooked. Like, listen to this. It's like it's the ultimate movie. It's like the ultimate movie theater item. Excuse me, please. Can you see I'm trying to enjoy this film, people? I need to feel crunch in my mouth while I watch movies. Don't you know? I can't enjoy this movie without these kettle cooked chips. Okay. And then last two, a couple gems. This is an obvious one for the number 3. Garden veggie straws. In 3 words divides by 3. And they come in 3 colors, of which the 3 colors knit together to divide by 3. So here's what the 3 colors look like on the inside of the bag. Yellow plus green plus orange divides by 3. No joke, folks. And the name of this product divides by 3. Garden Veggie Straws. And it's very beautiful because every word starts with a +1. GVS. Garden Veggie Straws. So they got gold trains of 3s in garden, gold train of 3s in veggie, gold train of 3s in straws. Obvious ordained gem. Okay. Garden Veggie Straws. And these things are selling like hotcakes. And what do the 3 colors add to? I'm a color nut, so I love solving colors. 49 plus 92, 100. 41 plus... Oh yeah, the three colors adds perfectly to 201, the famous 201 of world history. The full birth name of the first man on the moon, Walt Disney, Britney Spears, Hans Zimmer, the designer of the Christ the Redeemer statue, Heitor de Silicosta, Jim Henson, the creator of the Muppets, Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft, all famous 201s. By the way, his father and grandfather had the same name, 201, 201, 201. Okay, and so that's the divine combination of these three colors. Orange plus yellow plus green equals 201. So, dig into this divine product. These are really chuggable. Like, they're so non-intruding on your, like, taste bud palate that it's chuggable. You can easily just keep going. And before you know it, you finish the bag. Okay. Okay. So, question is, what happens when you put all three colors into your mouth simultaneously? Wow! My life has been instantly teleported to a new state of being. Okay. And this is a fun one. Chipotle mayo is one of my new favorite flavors. But everyone wants a piece of the word mayo now. People have gotten over this, you know, everyone loves mayo because mayo equals love. This is an obvious gem. Like at Superstore on the end cap display, again, they had a whole ton of different mayo flavors. And this one just so happens to be Chipotle mayo. But they were all this mayo, that mayo, this mayo, that mayo. Why? Because mayo equals love. Mayo equals 54 equals love. It happens to be the month of May. Today is May 7th. Well, May in three letters divides by 3, and then May, O, as an O onto the end to equal love. Mayo equals 54 equals love. So that's why I got this product, to show you that the Triune God takes the glory for all mayo, and therefore all mayonnaise, because you can't say mayonnaise without saying mayo, the first part of the root, and on and on. And that was our harvest from Superstore last night. Not bad, some multi-million-dollar brands. Was there anything else? I think that's pretty good. No, I've been going for like over 2 hours, I think. Very good. Very, very good. And very good divides by 3. God saw that it was very good. That was all of his creation after the 6 days. Very good. Very good. Very good. You can say very good class, because class equals love. And how do we get 32 plus? So we got a 36 from these plus 1. So we got now, so there's love number 1. And you've got another half of love plus 30. Another. Wow. So very good equals 111 perfectly. That's the same thing we just saw down here with fine print. So fine print equals 111. Very good equals 111. There you go. Good night. I retire. It's over. All those phrases divided by 3. Amen. Okay. So that was quite the marathon there. Glory to God divides by 3. Amen equals 33.